So Arsenal jet off to Germany to take on Bundesliga giant Bayern Leverkusen. Our first Champions League game at the round of 16 begins tomorrow. And yes, we are going in this game with some momentum. We have players coming back from injury. Almost everybody is fit. You know what I mean? I think the likes of only the captain Martin Odegaard should be unavailable. Even Benjamin White makes it to the trip. You know, we have the youngster them traveling, you know what I mean? Especially Max Downman coming off the back of his fantastic performance in the FA Cup. We are looking good. What are we doing? We want to talk about the starting level that we think should make the pitch tomorrow Champions League game. Remember now, we have a very important game against Everton coming up. So we have to play with that game in mind. Which one of these two teams do we think is the strongest team? Which one of these two teams should we go all out against? Should we do the strongest 11 against Bayern Leverkusen? Or should we reserve the strongest 11 for Everton? Me personally, I think we should reserve the strongest 11 for Everton. I think we can manage a Bayern Leverkusen with some rotation. We're going to go into this starting level and we can see what's going on. As I said, Benjamin White makes the makes the squad to Germany, right? The likes of Califlori and all of them that they thought was injured, you know what I mean? William Saliba, we have them all back. So with that being said, who do we start and who do we bench? Who do we rest completely? This game is very important. We are just coming off the back of the Champions League games, you know what I mean, undefeated. We were undefeated in the group stage of the Champions League game, going into the round of 16. We want to continue where we left off. We want to continue the momentum that we have. So we need to make sure that we make a statement. The games today was hot. Some statements were made. So we are the invincible going into this round of 16. And we need to keep up that form that we showed that people fear. We have a good record in the Champions League, better than in the English League. You know what I mean? We don't play so well over in England, but when it comes down to Europe, we are dominant, and we need to keep on maintaining that. Enough said about that. What is the starting 11 that I would like to see, or that I think Mikel Arteta should play? We all know that David Raya going to start between the stick, you know what I mean? Fantastic keeper, you know what I mean? Him have him one mistake in him every game, but as long as him get over the one mistake that without conceding, him going to be solid for the remainder of the season. I'm going to go straight over to the left side. And even though we have the return of Nketiah to Bayern Leverkusen, I think Nketiah is the best left back defender that we have right now. And with that being said, I think we need to reserve Nketiah's legs for Saturday game against Everton. I honestly think Saturday game going to be a tough game because everybody know the English league. And I think that Nketiah should be rested for that game mostly. I'm not saying that he shouldn't play, but he should be rested. So I will start with the likes of Califlori. Califlori need the game time. We need him back to his best. We need him back to fitness. We need him back to form. So Califlori will be my starter. William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, they are going to be my central defenders. You know what I mean? The Walla Jerichos, they're back together again. It's going to be rough. Y'all know the thing go. So, yeah, the Walla Jerichos, Saliba and Gabby back together again. Benjamin White is back. I'm really tempted to play him, but is he match fit? Is he ready for the challenge? You know what I mean? The fact that he traveled, I would think that he is ready. So I'm going to start Benjamin White. As I tell you, I'm rotating. So Benjamin White start for me in the right wing back. As far as the midfield is concerned, I'm doing a Declan Rice in the 6. Declan Rice start in the 6. And I'm starting Kai Havertz and Eze in the 10 and 8 respectfully. Or we can say left and right 10. It doesn't matter. Trossard will start over on that left hand side because Trossard was fit and he is available. So Trossard will start over on that left hand side for me, and Saka, of course, will be my player over on the right hand side with no other than G14 striking, Victor Gyökeres striking as my striker. That is my prediction, people. That's what I think Arteta should pick. Let me know in the comment below what your prediction would or should be. You know what I mean? The starting level that you would like to see. Let me know. Right? My score prediction is a 3-0. I predicting a 3-0 score. I think Kai Havertz is going to score. I think Saka going to score. And I think Victor Gyökeres will pierce that net. Arsenal has been fantastic in Europe. Undefeated. I mean, like, I think I only 2 goals scored against Arsenal in the entire time that they were playing in the group stage. Undefeated, you know what I mean? It's an invincible short period of time for them in that group stage. We would love for that momentum to continue. We are open for this Champions League this season. Remember, Arsenal is the biggest team to ever play this competition, to never win this competition. And we need to get rid of that monkey off our back right now. That is an unwanted record and it's time for it to go. So, Arsenal 3, Bayern Leverkusen 0. That is my score prediction. And I already mentioned my lineup that I would want to see. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in. This is Riley's World. Like and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. If you have not yet done so, by the way, what are you waiting on? Big up your damn self. You know what I mean? Y'all, do the damn thing. Peace.